going on, everybody? Welcome back to Clintonville Slasher. I am your host, Frank Wilkes, and today we're going to be talking about a film that I saw for the very first time, and that is Terrifier 2. It stars David Howard Thornton as Art the Clown. Now, a little rundown of the film is that you got... I'm going to try to explain this, but the rundown of the film is that you have David Howard Thornton, Art the Clown. The first film takes place at the end of the first film. He's hit in the head, and his body disappears. He wakes back up, and he kind of stumbles upon this doctor. He ends up killing the doctor, pulling out his eyeball and sticking it in his face. He ends up going to a laundromat where he meets this little girl who looks just like him. They don't talk, but they communicate. Now, after that, it kind of turns to the story of Samara and Jonathan, and that their father was having these visions, and that he saw Art the Clown. And, you know, this movie was extremely brutal. The movie was bloody. The kill scenes were creative. The action in it was good. I just had a serious issue with the plot. They could have cut down 45 minutes to an hour of this film, and I still wouldn't know what was going on. The plot was all over the place. They took like 3 different directions. It's like they gave 8 people this movie to write. They had one angle going with the dad for the 2 kids, and that was never explained. The dreams that the girl was having, that was never explained. The sword, why it brought her back to life, that was never explained. There was so many different angles, but I have a theory of maybe something that makes sense, is that their father is Art the Clown. And that was where what they were seeing, is that Art the Clown was going crazy, and that's why the 2 kids can see the little girl, because at the beginning when you first notice the little girl, she can't be seen by the guy in the laundromat, but the 2 other kids can see her. So it makes me think that sight was like genetically passed down. But what's with the dreams, and why did her wings spontaneously catch fire but the sword didn't? Why did the sword save her life? There were so many different angles, and it just made no sense. If they're going to explain that in part 3, that would be great. And I don't know why they went in so many different directions with this film, because the first one was so cut and dry and such an easy film to follow. And the gore was great, but it was like they just gave this movie to 8 people and were like, here, write it. And like they came up with 8 different angles, and none of these 8 different paths that you were taking. Some of the time you were taking 2 at once. And you never got to the end of it. Nothing was explained. It was very frustrating. But I did like the cinematography. I did like the acting. And the kill scenes were absolutely disgustingly brutal. And then that's why it's definitely one of my favorites, if the plot wasn't so way out of whack. Like, there was just... why? Like, the ending when she gave birth to Art's head, why? What was the point of that? That made no sense at all. Like, why? I was just starstruck. Like, I really wanted to like it, but the plot is just... oh, why? That's all. The only question I had was why. You know, I thought the kill scenes were great, but why the sword? Why give birth to Art's head? What about the dad? Why? Why? I don't know. I couldn't get past the old hump of why. There was just so many whys and not enough answers. So, I did like it, though. I mean, it was brutal, it was fun, but the plot was just all over the place. But I suggest checking it out. I bought it on physical media. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you guys all have a great day. Stay horror, stay excellent. We'll see you next time. Later days.